It just
It's still going.
Salaki.
Right. After it's done, after the 144,000 men and the multitude is sealed, then it's gonna be time to actually put forth our hands and go to and hunt people. You know, and hunt 2/3, hunt these other nations.
Right.
You know, you gonna have Esau in these bunkers, in these fucking caves and far out exotic places. We gonna scoop y'all up out of there, man.
I'm about to say.
Salakia, I don't jump the gun.
It say, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every.
Where we go hunt them from?
Every mountain, and from
what is the name of that mountain? The Cheyenne Mountain.
Right.
Do some research. Look up the Cheyenne Mountain, man. You know what I mean? You got rich elites that's paying money to live in these bunkers.
Right.
You feel me? Look up doomsday bunkers.
Right.
Do some research.
It say, and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks, and I go into the bunkers.
Because that's where Esau dwell anyway, in them high mountains, you know, in them
the cliffs of the rocks.
Right.
Because he was a caveman, man.
Right.
Esau was a caveman, man. He came out the caves, the Caucasus Mountains, man, Georgia, Russia, man, on all fours, man.
Man. Eating juniper roots, man.
Right.
Dwelling amongst bushes. Job, the 30th chapter, tell about Esau's true origins.
Man, we taught y'all everything that y'all know.
How to bathe, everything.
The time of the dark ages. You know, in Revelations where it talk about Satan being bound for 1,000 years. Let's talk about the dark ages when Jake started ruling. We was ruling, man. These Edomites, man, they didn't know how to wash up. They didn't know how to be cleanly. They didn't know how to eat properly. They didn't know how to be civilized. You know, Jake taught Esau how to be civilized during the dark ages. And then that's when the Lord put us under subjection amongst these Edomites, and then that's where you get the Renaissance from. You know, when Esau started whitewashing.
Renaissance just mean rebirth.
So Esau just started
about that in the Apocrypha,
sending out deceptions to confuse the people. He started whitewashing the paintings. He started
changing history.
You know, and basically hiding the faces of the judges and portraying our Lord and Savior Yahushua to be an Edomite, to be leprous, to be a cursed, dirty man. You know, so you know that within itself is, you know, enough evidence to put Esau on that judgment seat that he is guilty, man. You know, and that right there is enough for us to, you know, judge him for that and to execute punishment upon him. I'm talking about a harsh punishment. You know, we gonna put Esau in a predicament that was worse than the slavery he put us in.
We gonna put you back in your rightful position, man, on the bottom of our heels, man.
Right, I got that for you. This first Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. It say, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their image.
That's whitewashing. That's Renaissance.
Right.
They took us off of all the pictures and changed history. But when you go to Russia, it's a book called The Russian Icons. It still got all the original pictures of Negroes ruling. King James himself was a so-called Negro who ruled over 3 different countries at the same time. Do some history, man.
And that right there shows you that we have power. Even in the ancient world, the Lord gave us power, man. We was going to war with these different other nations, slaying they, man. We was taking out fucking nations of people, man. You know, we was going to war with these heathen nations, and we was utterly slaughtering them, man. We was known to be those. We was the god of war, man.
Right, we was them bullies,
We was the gods of war. We was known to be magnificent and great in warfare, man. That's why didn't no other nation want to fuck with the Israelites, because they knew who our power was. They knew what we was about, man. Right. They knew we was austere. They knew we was rugged. They knew we was, you know, they knew we had power, man. They knew
we was the sons of God. They knew. They still know. We the ones that don't know. You feel me? We don't know.
We got the lost sheep, man.
Who we are, how strong we are as a nation. You know what I mean? Most of the people don't know that so-called Mexicans are our people, so-called Puerto Ricans are our people, so-called Guatemalans are our people. They think Africans are our people. They not our people.
No.
We descend from two totally different bloodlines. But you got something to close with?
Oh yeah, I got something to close with. Just to wrap up this lesson, at the end of the day, only the elect is going to do this, but this is still good for the whole nation of Israel. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4. And I'm going to hop around it. I'm going to start at 13. It say, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine.
So this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to read it again.
It say, give attendance to reading.
You're supposed to be reading.
To exhortation.
To exhorting brothers, exhorting the name Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh.
That's right. To doctrine.
To teaching. Doctrine is teaching.
That's right.
I mean, you're supposed to be equipped to teach. Every single Israelite is supposed to be a teacher of this word.
And I'm going to jump down to verse 16. It say, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt be. So like it say, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
And that's what we try to do. The same way, hopefully, Lord willing, the people that we heard it from be saved, and we heard it. We trying to teach y'all so y'all can be saved, Lord willing.
To save you all in your household. And I made the statement only the elect is going to get this because, and in this time, if we stay patient and endure and give attendance to reading, exhortation, and to doctrine, the Lord is going to give us some spiritual powers. If we that number, that's supposed to attain it, in that time. But
So with that, man, we hope that was edifying, man. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honor to the elders, peace, love, and salutations to the ones that's pushing this truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom and Bible.